The Princess and the Brave Mouse. Once upon a time, in a beautiful kingdom surrounded by green hills and sparkling rivers, there lived a kind princess named Sophia. She was loved by everyone because she was gentle, helpful, and always cared for animals. Princess Sophia lived in a grand castle with her parents, the king and queen. The castle gardens were filled with colorful flowers, singing birds, and playful rabbits. Among all the animals, there was one tiny mouse named Oliver. Oliver was small, with soft gray fur and bright black eyes. Most people thought he was just an ordinary mouse, but he dreamed of becoming a hero one day. Whenever he saw knights riding through the castle gates, he would stand on his tiny feet and say, "One day, I will be brave just like them." The other mice would laugh. "You're too small to be a hero," they said. But Oliver never stopped believing in himself. One sunny morning, the kingdom was preparing for a special celebration. It was Princess Sophia's birthday. Colorful flags decorated the castle walls. Musicians practiced cheerful songs. Bakers made delicious cakes and cookies. The most important part of the celebration was the royal necklace, a beautiful necklace covered with shining diamonds and a large pink gemstone. The necklace had been passed down through the royal family for generations. Princess Sophia would wear it during the evening celebration. As the servants prepared the princess's room, something unexpected happened. The royal necklace disappeared. One moment it was on a velvet pillow, the next moment it was gone. The servants searched everywhere. They looked under tables, they checked behind curtains, they searched every room in the castle, but the necklace was nowhere to be found. Soon, everyone in the kingdom heard the news. The king looked worried. "The necklace must be found before tonight," he said. The queen nodded sadly. "It is very precious to our family." Princess Sophia felt upset too. "I hope whoever took it returns it soon," she said. Oliver the mouse heard about the missing necklace. "This is my chance to help," he squeaked. He hurried through the castle halls, looking for clues. As he searched, he noticed something unusual. Near one of the windows lay a tiny sparkling diamond. Oliver picked it up. "This must have fallen from the necklace," he said. He followed the trail carefully. The diamonds led him down a staircase and into the oldest part of the castle. The hallway was dark and quiet. Most animals would have turned back, but Oliver kept going. "I must be brave," he whispered. At the end of the hallway stood a dusty wooden door. Oliver squeezed through a small crack underneath it. Inside, he discovered an old storage room filled with boxes and forgotten furniture. Suddenly, he heard a strange sound. Clink, clink, clink. Oliver peeked behind a stack of boxes. His eyes widened. A large crow was sitting there. Beside the crow was the missing royal necklace. The crow loved shiny objects. He had secretly taken the necklace because it sparkled so beautifully. Oliver's heart began to race. The crow was much bigger than him, but he remembered his dream of becoming a hero. Oliver stepped forward. "Excuse me, Mr. Crow," he said politely. The crow looked surprised. "A mouse?" he cawed. "Yes," said Oliver. "The necklace belongs to Princess Sophia. Everyone is worried." The crow looked at the shining jewels. "But it's so beautiful," he said. "I know," replied Oliver, "but taking something that belongs to someone else is not right." The crow lowered his head. "I didn't mean to make anyone sad. I just liked how it sparkled." Oliver thought for a moment. Then he smiled. "I have an idea." "What is it?" asked the crow. "If you return the necklace, I'll ask the princess to place shiny decorations near the garden so you can admire them every day." The crow's eyes brightened. "Really?" "Of course," said Oliver. The crow nodded. "Then I'll return it." Together, they carried the necklace back to the castle. When Princess Sophia saw it, she smiled with joy. "The necklace!" she exclaimed. The king and queen were relieved. Everyone wanted to know who had found it. Oliver stepped forward shyly. "I did," he squeaked. The crowd cheered. "Amazing. What a brave little mouse." The king smiled proudly. "You have shown great courage and kindness." Princess Sophia gently picked up Oliver and placed him on her shoulder. "You are a true hero," she said. That evening, the birthday celebration was more wonderful than ever. Music filled the air. Lanterns glowed across the castle grounds. The princess wore her beautiful necklace. Before the celebration ended, the king made an announcement. "Today, a tiny mouse taught us a big lesson." Everyone listened carefully. True bravery does not depend on size. It comes from doing the right thing, even when you are afraid. The crowd applauded loudly. Oliver smiled from ear to ear. His dream had finally come true. He had become a hero. And from that day forward, everyone in the kingdom remembered the story of the princess and the brave mouse. Moral of the story: true courage comes from a kind heart. Even the smallest person can make a big difference.